Hey guys, so let's make some lasagna rolls. These are my seasonings. You can use whatever seasonings you want. This is how the seasonings is with the ground beef. This is me blending all the seasonings together. I use water initially to start cooking my ground beef. So this is me adding the water to my pan. I'm going to add the ground beef to the pan because I want it to broil before I start getting it fried. So, this is me adding the ground beef. Once I get the ground beef in the pan, I'm going to even it out so that it can all cook evenly. Again, trust the process. I know you like water. I promise I'm not going to disappoint. This is how it looks once it's simmering. Now, I don't need all the oil, the juices. The ground beef, as you can see, is cooking very well. I'm going to drain it. Once I get all the juices out, I am going to fry it. So this is me pouring out the juice. Trust the process, guys. Once I get the juices out, I put the ground beef back on the stove. I let this fry a little bit. Mix it around. You don't want it to burn your pan. Once I get this fried a little bit, I am going to add some spaghetti sauce. This is me adding the spaghetti sauce. Once I add the spaghetti sauce, I'm going back into mixing it together. So we're going to blend. This is me blending the spaghetti sauce. I'm going to let this simmer a little bit, and then I'm going to remove it off the heat. So mix it and so everything is well covered. Let it simmer a little bit, and then we're going to put this in a bowl and set it to the side. Still blending. Now, we're going to remove this off the heat. Looks good. Put this in a bowl, set to the side. Now, we need a pot of water so that we can get our lasagna noodles going. We're only going to add salt to the water. We need that to come to the boil. Add the lasagna noodles. Let that boil. Remove that from the heat. And now we're going to add some of that ground beef to the bottom of our pan. Spread it out. You don't need too much, just enough to cover a little bit. And then it should look something like this. Now, we're going to spread out our noodle. Add some ricotta cheese. Make sure we spread that from end to end, because we want our lasagna rolls to be banging. This is me spreading the ricotta cheese. I'm going to add some ground beef. Trust the process. You got it. Add the ground beef. Spread it. You don't have to add too much because you're going to roll it up. Just make sure that it covers from end to end. Then we're going to add some mozzarella cheese. So this is me sprinkling some mozzarella cheese. Again, from end to end. Once we get this going, we're going to roll. Roll. Keep rolling till you can't roll no more. Once you get the end, you are going to take this roll and you're going to place it in your pan as so. Continue the process, and then you add some mozzarella cheese on top. This is me. I added some garlic bread. It's going in the oven. Can't wait. Came out the oven, and it's a hit. And this is how your lasagna rolls should look with your garlic bread. This is me making plates. Everybody was waiting. They was like, come on now. And dinner is served. Enjoy.